I want everybody to make sure they share this channel, because what she is doing is almost the same thing that the honorary president is doing. I love all that you stand for. I love your personality. I love all your integrity that you put aside, and you are doing this, not minding the things that you are doing also over there. I want to say I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Because God says, I will bless the works of your hand. And if you don't have that thing in your hand that you are doing, where you want make the blessing come? So you need to actually try your best to go out there, learn something, put yourself, in the shoes of those people who are in need. I understand that they are always going to be calling you for help. And the only way you can actually help them is when you help yourself. So I said, okay, but what if I start training people on this? It will go a long way for people to know, oh, he's the one training people, so of course we can trust him. So that is how I started training people on my own. I started training people on all ICT related services. Yes. So the process of training people, I was doing it on my own, training people on ICT. At that time, ICT is so expensive that if you want to learn ICT, you needed to spend around 150, 180, 200,000 to learn any of them, maybe website design or mobile app or cyber security, any of those things. And I was doing it for, I think there was like 20, 30,000 then, teaching people. And I was doing it on satellite towns, going around to see how to touch life on my own little way. So that is where he actually heard about me and called me to say, come, you're doing this on your own. You needed to do it on a wide scale where you touch life in a global way. I say, wow, that would be an honor. And that's how it brought me into Brekete family, which also have an academy called Brekete Academy. And that is how I came in as one of their resource persons some 5-6 years ago. Wow. And before you know what's happening, I got promoted as the head of ICT at Uma Ride Radio. I also got promoted as head boy of the Brekete family. I also got promoted as the head of the academy as a whole. Wow. And this is not just because the guy is an ICT guru. No, it's because I bring myself down anywhere I find myself, try as much as possible to allow God raise me up to a level where he feels I will be comfortable. So, and that is what happened. So even while I joined the academy, I was just, humble, doing my thing, not worried about if I have this qualification, not worried about if I finish with the first class. I don't even care. I'm not talking about my pedigree. I've never one day said. But I was just being humble, doing what is right, what is needed for me, what is expected for me. Because if you're working anywhere, there's what we call responsibilities of you coming there to work. So if they give you a particular position, there's a tag of responsibility that is attached. It's just God. It's not me. I didn't lawyer. So this is yes. So I would say, if you want to become somebody in life, you need to start from somewhere. People might not give you that open arms to say, "Hey, come." They want you to prove yourself. So if you want to prove yourself, you must have something that you have that you can use to prove yourself. That means, first of all, go to school. Now, when you don't have means to go to school, or you go to school and you're like, I have finished school now, what next? What next? Try to learn a skill. Put that together in your portfolio. And don't bragado with it and say, hey, this is me, I can do. No. Find somewhere and start from any position that they've brought you in. As I'm here, if anybody called me now and say, yeah, we want to bring you to come and work with us, and I feel I could do that, I'm not going to go there and say, hey, which position you want to give me? I'm already the head boy of Brekete family. I'm the head of the ICT. I am this. So where do you want to put me? No. I will go there as humble myself, and anywhere they say, hey, start from here, I say, okay, I will start from there. But I know as long as you humble yourself, God will lift you up high. And that's my story. And I pray every single person that is listening will also follow that level. Don't worry about your first class, second class. Don't worry about what you have in school. Worry about learning a skills. Why I'm here today and enjoying the grace that I'm having is I did not carry my first class for head. I did not carry, I am a computer science for head. I did not carry, I'm an ICT guru. No, I still carry myself after school and go to learn skills. And after learning skills, I started saying, okay, how can I impact to also my country? How can I also help people that don't even have what it takes that I have? Then I started training people. which means I first of all go and learn how to train people. I first of all go and learn how to speak in the public. All these are also investment that I made for myself. Then now, and I start teaching people. And under 3 years, I have taught over 10,860, I be 80 something people. So, and all thanks to the honorary president and thanks to God who gave me the platform, who saw me that I'm doing something, which means you have to be doing something. You don't need to wait and say, I am this now. It should come. No. Manners cannot fall from heaven. You have to go out there and start doing something. And somebody, people will see you and they will not say, okay, what you're doing, come closer. Let's see how we can help. And that was my story. That's how God actually helped me. And that's where I am today.
Fully loaded. That is fully loaded. I think I should rewind and rewind. Wow. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have this, inspiring moment with you. It's such a privilege. Such a privilege. And I really appreciate the ordinary president of Bracket family for all he does. I'm always watching. I'm always good. After my there's so many programs I glue to every day, and Bracket family is one of them. It's so inspiring. It's just a legend. I have no other words to qualify him. It's just a legend. And that by the side. That by the side. Speaking to what we're saying, so I thank you so much for offering this interview. You've given us. I was about saying, what are the last words for the youths out there? What do you have for them, and what are the trainings you offer to those who are interested in learning a vocation?
Okay, so let me start with what I do, first of all, because they said when you are trying to advise someone and the person has not eaten, and you're telling the person, stand up, go and jump, the person will say, maybe strength, they need to go and jump. Are you getting me? So we are in the country where, things are manageably going well. And we understand that there's no money in the country. We understand that things are not too working well. But the only way we can actually also put ourselves in the front line where people can see what we are doing or people can get to know what we need as help is for us to do our best to learn a skill. Like I told you, I have so many qualifications. I graduated as first class but see, I don't like talking about it. But I will tell you, I have never used my certificate for anything. It's the skills that I learned, the skills that I learned from a vocational training that has been helping me. I'll tell you that I pay bills, I take care of families, I do so many things. I have investments thanks to a vocational training that I attended so many years ago. It's helped me to understand who I am. It's helped me to know what I have and how I can shape what I have as a craft and how I can also go out there and also pass that as a knowledge to other people who needs it. So I will tell you, as a youth in this country today, we are all blessed. For you to be in this part of the world, honestly, you are blessed because there's a lot of things you can do. Apart from my training, I'm into ICT. I train people on website design. I train people on mobile app development, social media influencing, website design and development, cyber security, affiliate marketing. So, I also did digital marketing, email marketing, search engine optimization, we'll call it SEO. All these are models that we put together that will help you become an ICT consultant. This is what I train people on. And I will tell you today, this that I've listed here is not from school. It's not because I went to school or I know all this. It is through a vocational training that I applied for and I went for, and I learned all these things as a skills. They became my craft. But I also needed to teach somebody else about all that I know, because the more you teach, the more you get better. So I also go to school, not school. Are you getting me? I also went to a vocational training center that teaches you on how to speak in public and how to present yourself in public, and also how to transfer your knowledge to other people, and which I did very well, and that is what is helping me. And I will tell you, like I said before, I have never submitted CV. I have never submitted proposal. I can knock at any door. I can go to any offices and right now and say, hey, I want to come and help you people. They will tell me, how do you intend to help us? I say, because your network, your internet, your that, your this, your company, your website is not okay. I have better solution for you. I have better alternative for you. This is what I can do. And they can't say, get out. They will tell you, oh, really? I can even come and tell you your website, your passwords and everything is just everywhere. People can just hack into your website. I can protect it for you. Look at your username, look at your password, and you'll be shocked. And because that's what you thought only you know, but I will tell you this is what it is, and because it's actually out there. So what I'm saying is, without you learning the skills and you're waiting for a white collar job, you will just wait and wait. There's no job, there's no employment in Nigeria for now. We are praying things to get better. But until that time comes, the only thing that will keep you going, keep you and your family flowing in at least milk and honey is for you to learn a skill. You listen to me because I'm actually coming with a solution. So if you have the skills, you are always going to be an authority in your industry that you choose. And everybody that's actually on that industry will respect you because you are ready to proper solution and you have what it takes to give them the answer that they are looking for. So what you need is, don't worry about the school that you've gone. Don't worry about the level I need employment. Don't go looking for a job. Go and look for where you will learn skills. And when you learn skills, you can actually make money so well that people will start coming to you. The people that also have even more education than you will come and say they want to work under you. So I have employed close to like about, let's say, 12 persons working under me, and I know how much I pay them. And people that work under me through my trainings or my training days, I know how much, and I know how many of them are working for me as instructors and also admin officers and also support team. I know how much I pay. Now, most of them, if you hear their pedigree, you'll be telling, what are you doing under this guy? Why you have this pedigree and you're coming to work under this guy? No, they know what they're looking for. So they have to bend themselves down to learn the skills and go out there and start teaching. Some of them make a day, 2 hours. Sometimes some of them that take some of my courses, 2 hours, they make 10,000 naira. Where in Nigeria now will you make 10,000 naira under 2 hours? Just coming to teach somebody maybe social media influencing. And after you finish for 2 hours, that module is done. I'll give you 10K. You're done. Till maybe the weekend badge again. You come and take 2 hours again, 10K. You're done. Where will you see that under 2 hours? If he doesn't have that skills, will he get such amount of money under 2 hours? No. And this guy can be doing anything. He has business. They're doing what they're doing. He knows on social day we have training. I'll go for that training. Under 2 hours, I'm done. I'll go back to my business. So that's what you need. So I will advise every person listening to the sound of my voice and watching me to understand that what you need to succeed is for you to have a skill. Don't worry about the school. Don't worry about what you have. First degree, second degree, forget it. Hustle to actually learn one skills. Skills that I'm talking about, shoemaker. If I say shoemaker, don't go and get me wrong. Don't go and say that shoemaker. I have one also a colleague that she trains on shoemaking, bag making, and also air bonnet for ladies, and she's doing well. The school bag, that school bag, all these things, and I'm telling you how much she makes. And I'm telling you, there's no training right now that you will learn as a skills that people will not respect you, that you will not make money. So please, I think maybe that's what I would just say. Let me not overflow.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate this time you spent with us. It's so inspiring for the younger generation and even for the older generation who feel, I've spent years of my life doing nothing, submitting CVs and not having any job, sitting at home. This is your time. This is your time.
Even the pensioners, you know, they keep telling you, we've worked, now we need our pension. You can't kill yourself looking for pension. Some of them, if you look at them, that saw our platform looking for how to get back their pensioner, you wonder, what did they do with their life? If at all they knew, they could have, while working, they can actually just learn once. And that skill that they learn, the moment the work is fast, is living, they are bouncing on those skills and seeing how to use, you know, that's why you see every day the honorary president says, plan B is very important. When you have a plan B, even when the plan A is looking as if it's not going to work, you shift the plan A one and bring the plan B to be your plan A. And you put it there. Some people are actually also working and they're doing some small business. Anytime they work, just one get as a B. They leave the work and focus on that second plan that they have. So it's not only for the youth, even for adults, even for those people that are already retired. Don't just go sit down and say, I'm looking for my money. I need to get my gratuity. I need to get my pension. No. Look for one business that will not stress you because you've come from an age, you're elder statesman and women. And so you need to do something that you can do. Things like this bag making, like this shoe making, you can do that just within your house without even leaving. You can go into fish business, you know, fish farming business. You can do that within your compound and your house. These are skills. Don't say, okay, that one don't be skills, that one are business. They are all skills. Something that you're doing with your hand you are learning how to do it, and now you are good at it. And within your area there, that's one other thing one people know is I don't come learn skills. But since I don't learn them now, person never call me, somebody can't develop website. Up till now, since that time. And I said, okay. I spoke with one of the students, that was yesterday. He said, bros, I attended your training, that was last month, and since then nobody have called me. And I said, but on the training, we also teach you how to position yourself where people can look for you, where they spend time. He said, I don't have Facebook account. I need to like your internet. I beg. I need to like Facebook. I need to like Facebook. I said, then these are the place that these people who will be your customer are already spending time. That is where you go. He said, he doesn't like Facebook. He don't like social media. He doesn't like. I said, now you are an IT person that needs to be there. People will pay you to even market their business on Facebook, on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on other platforms like Twitter, and you are not saying you don't want to go there. So how do you tend to make the money? How will the person know that you even exist? If not, when you position yourself where they will know that you exist and they will contact you. So one thing is to learn the skills. One other thing is to position yourself as well, where people will find you, where people will see you. It's not to go and rent a shop, no. It's not going to rent an office, no. But if you know you have a skills, go online, create a page, start talking about what you do. Your church, they are all potential customers. Me, I tell people, I say my church members are potential customers. Any opportunity I get to hold microphone to contribute in church, my name now, Ados Michael, aka the head boy of the family. If you want website though, you want this one, they will be laughing. But I passed message already. I've told you already what I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people will. Do you know most times that I make such comments? If I go, people will start asking for my card. I will start giving people my card. You see, so I have indirectly inject myself to them to know who I am. So you do that. You have association. You have places that you belong to one community. Tell people internet is floating.
I guess it's tired of us being on it. Well, yeah.
No, don't worry.
Well, yeah, like you said, it's true. It's true. You can't say, "Oh, I'm selling." Even if it's chin chin, and you leave it in your sitting room, nobody comes there. It's only those who come to your sitting room. You have to go out there at the rental shop or all of that, and let's be seen. So for IT, for web design, and all of these things, you need to be in the marketplace. And where is the marketplace? Social media, online. Thank you very much for enlightening us on this. And one more last question: do you do trainings globally? Because we have people who are like, oh, I need people who can train me. They're so excited with what you said. They're so inspired, and they're like, oh, the next thing I want to do is to train. I want to learn. I want to, submit myself under your training. Do you offer trainings to the global audience, or is it just for Nigerians?
Yeah. No. I train even people abroad. A lot of brothers and sisters living abroad who feel like, man, we can't come back home. We can't come back and do this training. Can you train us online? Yeah, I train them online as well.
Wow, that would be good. It would be nice to have your details because, So, viewers, if you're listening, if you need the training, please send a message to, you have him on LinkedIn. I'll show you on LinkedIn where his profile is. You have him on LinkedIn. You have Dr. Michael Ados Solomon on LinkedIn. You can contact him there. You can also write a comment down below. And we've got questions. You're thinking, oh, but this trainings cost a lot. This, that. You can send your questions, send your comments, and we will take that. And finally, we know that these trainings are not moi. There will be moi. There will be. You've got to pay. You've got to pay. So, and that is why we are saying support this channel. What we do is try to offer solutions to people who are struggling with paying for the fees of the training, or who want to start the business but haven't got the resources, or maybe they're just struggling with paying school fees. Please be at their service. Be a supporter. Thank you very much. Do you have any last word for the people before we go?
Yeah, the last word is I want everybody to make sure they subscribe to this channel. I want everybody to make sure they share this channel, because what she is doing is almost the same thing that the honorary president is doing. When somebody is selfless, it's not talking about him or her. It's not talking about his personal interest. It's worried about how she can support other people who are struggling to pay for school fees, other people who are struggling to actually meet up with, their needs, and they want support. This project that she's doing is an initiative that God has given her. It's more of like a project to her. But honestly, I will tell you, If you have people like her, like the honorary president in our country, I know she's far away. She's not, you don't run leave us for Nigeria. But all I will ask is, let us see how we can support more people who needs to, inspire people with their stories. Please let them come in. So how she or how they can know about it is when you share this video. Share it around to let people see it. And once they see this video, people more who needs, who have a story that will also inspire people who want to contact her, who also want her to interview them. And me, I will tell you that I love you very well, what you're doing. I love all that you stand for. I love your personality. I love all your integrity that you put aside. And you're doing this, not minding the things that you're doing also over there. I want to say I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Because God says, I will bless the works of your hand. And if you don't have that thing in your hand that you are doing, where you want made the blessing come? So you need to actually try your best to go out there, learn something, put yourself, in the shoes of those people who are in need. I understand that they are always going to be calling you for help. And the only way you can actually help them is when you help yourself, by learning new skills, by going out there to, go and position yourself where people will see you and they will reach out to you and they will start patronizing you. And before you know what's happening, you'll become an authority in any industry you choose. And we'll go begin look for you for her channel so that she might go interview you.
Amen. Thank you.
Yes, that's what we pray for. That's my prayer for everybody. Yeah.
Thank you, the Ed boy. It was so inspiring speaking to you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'll let you go now because I know you are super busy.
Yes, I'm sure you like this background. I actually begged one what's the name of this place? Alvena Event. There's this Alvena Event Center in Abuja. Is in zone 3. Zone 3, just beside Pro Cathedral. I think at the back of Pro Cathedral is also within where they have Emirate Park. They are the one that allowed me to come and sit here and do this. This is a wonderful background they have here. So and they have their event center, their entrance of the event center. So come and patronize them, okay?
Okay. So you hear it all, viewers.
Yes, thank you.
Patronize them. If you're in Abuja, around Abuja, that is a place to
patronize them. Because I actually told them that one big madam for abroad want to interview me, so may they give me space. So the facility manager just grants me the space. So please come in and patronize them. They are wonderful people. On a very good day, you're not supposed to come in here except you have events, but they also open the door for me and allow me to come. And this is one of their background that they are working on, and they allow me to stay. So please, when you are around Abuja, come and patronize them. They are wonderful people.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. So there you go. You've heard it all from the Ed boy of Bracketa family. He's into all sorts, and it's a season where you don't just catch fish for people, you teach them how to catch the fish. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.